Beautiful dagger ball from Messi. Pereira just takes his concentration away off it. Poor.
Nice hustle.
What?
Now back to the big man in the back, and Hector tries to dribble around Higuain and does.
Shades of Tyrone Marshall there.
McCleary for Brown, flips to the inside. He's got a gap. Brown shoots, but straight to Romero.
Oh, there's Horn Brown. Just cannot angle his shot away from Romero towards that upright. It would have taken a spectacular Messi-esque type of shot to beat him from that distance, but
beautiful little heel flick to create.
Yeah, a little bit of consternation on the Apache's face, Phil. I think some of these Argentina fans are actually starting to cheer for Jamaica. A little.
Tournament that started with Edinson Cavani putting them in the wrong continent. Maybe without a goal, but picking up some respect. Play on, says the ref. Di Maria drives inside McCleary, finds Villa in the center. Have they dropped too deep? Now Messi.
They've dropped too deep. They've been this way all game long. This is what they're up against, and that's the type of defending they keep continually running into. It's good, tight defending drawn up by Schaefer, and the spacing of these yellow shirts.
How do you break it down?
Got to play it quicker, got to play it sharper, a little bit more extra running, but off of the ball. But you know, Argentina don't particularly feel as if they need to. They're so comfortable in controlling this game, knowing that Jamaica really doesn't have too much of a sting going the other way. They're trying to exhaust Jamaica, but you'll see the way Jamaica just fall back in rank so that they don't have to cover the amount of ground. See, the starts at the forward line, and it might take a little bit of Messi magic to get this second goal.
Did score 5 goals in their first 2 games this year. Friendlies leading up to this. Barnes and Maddox against Venezuela in a 2-1 win. Then Gordon, Parks and Maddox in a 3-0 win over Cuba.
Yeah.
However, they're not on the field at the moment. Most in reserve. Michelis finds Mascherano.
Phil, they're playing against the World Cup finalists.
Messi to his right, back to his left, sneaks it to the middle.
Good tackle.
And taken off Di Maria's boot. The Shorn playing it back, but spinning away from Mariappa.
Could have led Mariappa all the way down into that big cow's field that is the Argentina half. Don't try to play it a feet, just play it in front of his space.
Di Maria gets to Messi, but hit as he tries to shoot. Apologies from Austin, no argument from Messi.
No apologies needed. Austin wins it fair and square. Reaches in and denies with a great block tackle again. Rodolph Austin, ex-Portmore United man, back in the island.
Ex-Leeds United man. They might want to rethink that decision. 20 minutes left to go. Can Argentina get a second? Can Jamaica catch lightning in a bottle? Di Maria, Messi, again harassed.
No. Good defending again.
Villa.
Right on top of him, closer than Messi's shadow is. Wonderful play again by Horn Brown. Doing his donkey work for the defenders.
Quickly, Watson forces him wide. In for Pereira, wide for Rojo, sneaks to the 6, loose in front, and Miller will pounce.
The ball should have been cut back to Messi here. And you see in replay, Messi's wide open. Once Di Maria starts it, look at Messi for that ball right there. But again, that's good covering by Michael Hector, stopping that passing lane. And they played hopefully. There's a lot of slap and hope about Argentina in their desperation to get this second one. As Big Lance Lang gets the messages.
This is going to be a bit of a change. You wonder whether Schaefer's going to tell Lang to push further upfield. Again, Taylor can play anywhere along the back. Mariappa also coming over to get some information and a change
We're 20 minutes away from what would be one of the greatest upsets in world football if Jamaica can equalise this one. And Schaefer now sending in the fresh legs and fresh blood. Can they match the men that they're replacing with the heart? The goal scorer exits, had several opportunities to pad the lead, and now the world-class Apache comes in. Carlito Tevez, the ex-Boca Juniors man, enters the fray.
Tevez stepping onto the field for the 71st time, but as you said, Ray, only 13 goals in the prior 70. He's got to be hungry. And the other player that entered, Simon Dawkins, the ex-Earthquakes fan favorite out of Spurs, has now moved on and plies his trade at Derby County. But a speedy, tricky winger.
Good ball. Oh,
cutting to the inside, Tevez.
Brilliant.
That's wonderful. Lawrence.
Great ball in from Mascherano. He sees Tevez flying in, and Tevez absolutely ingenious with his first touch. Masche feigns and dagger ball. Abracadabra from the Apache. Plenty of meat and potatoes, but then he meets his match in the number 20 for Jamaica. Wonderful by Kemar Lawrence, bouncing off.
Into the 6, met by Austin again. Whenever Jamaica's needed someone to be the hero, Austin has thrown his body into the mix. Still one sub to use for both teams. Fresh legs in the back in Taylor. See him, the number 21, scooting to the bottom of the screen. Now 30 years of age, in his 4th season with the Dynamo. Austin under pressure from Tevez. Dawkins played a couple seasons with San Jose, 14 goals in his time with the Quakes. Still leaving Deshaun Brown up front. And they still have Maddox and Giles Barnes among those available on the bench. Ray, you look at the papers, some, maybe even back in Kingston, will be saying, if this score holds, 3 and out, driven by Di Maria and wide. Didn't even score a goal, they might say. This is not the Jamaica we're used to.
Yeah, if they had editors like you writing the papers, but not me. This has been heroic stuff from Jamaica in this group of death against two of the superpowers of South American football, and also not a third bad team either in Paraguay. They should be lauded, Bill. They really should. And the coach should deserve tremendous plaudits as well. You're not playing against Cuba here. You're playing against the world champions who, in many people's opinion, were very, very unlucky not to be world champions.
Villa looks like he might play the full 90. Off to Zabaleta. Tevez wide on the right, trying to draw. Dish to Messi. Final quarter hour. And again, kind of sense Jamaica, if it does draw towards a close, might push even more to get that equalizer. Dribbles off of Pereira's boot. Back for Watson. Nice turn, Mariapa, as he leaves Rojo on his tail. Down the line, over quickly. Michelis plays it safely, smartly into touch.
This is the point where you can really imagine the combined energy and focus of Jamaica maybe starts to slip. Around about that 75th minute is when the real energy starts to slip away, even from world-class prepared players. There's an opportunity for Argentina to grab a lead again, rather double the lead. Should be coming soon, but again, all of the presses in Jamaica will be holding up the print, and that in itself is a statement.
What can they glean out of these next 14 minutes? If you're Gerardo Martino, are you disappointed tonight?
A little. I mean, they've been in such control and playing a couple of gears down from what they haven't had to step it up. The urgency, the focus, it's natural, and even the top level
Lifted in.
been enough about them to show that they've been playing with really a lot in reserve. But what I think will upset Tata Martino is how casual they were in front of goal with their chances. Despite the top-class goalkeeping that Dwayne Miller has provided, they had serious good opportunities that oh, he's in!
Chance for Brown, tackled away. It started with Dawkins, who keeps it going. Wide to McCleary, driving in on Rojo. The cross into the 6 and taken away.
Listen to this crowd oohing and ahhing. Two great opportunities for Jamaica and pressing on. Wonderful. Again, that's a top quality ball right across.
The left back leading that forward line,
Yep.
Kamar Lawrence. And now Giles Barnes will be the final one. A bit surprised it's not Maddox, but it gives you an idea that Maddox maybe still has some polishing to do. So the Dynamo looking to net his second goal for Jamaica. Ex-English Youth International, switching allegiances. Great game performance from Brown.
Another one of the many players that represent Jamaica, English born, Giles Barnes.
Over is Miller, and he will get there. Tevez pays the price. It looks like Miller a bit nicked as well.
Goes in. I think he just goes in. He's a big man, heavy on that knee as he slides in to challenge Tevez. Right there, you see the movement from Miller. Just as he gets up, he feels that knee. He's fine, as is Carlos.
Back to good eye. Approaching the final 10 minutes. Messi. Ray, you said that if it was up to Martino, he'd like to get this one done early so he could take the players off and not stress them. Hasn't had the luxury.
No. Jamaica standing tall and prohibiting Argentina from playing with any sort of rhythm.
Argentine fans not liking the negative pass. Again, to give you an idea of where we stand, this score is good for Argentina. They would win the group. But it is so narrow that a goal for Jamaica in these final 11 minutes would send it to a draw between Argentina and Paraguay to determine who wins the group. Who's facing a third-place team? Who's facing a group winner? Seems to trickle off Masha Zabaleta.
Some expletives deleted being shouted there from the Jamaican bench in support of their warriors out there on the pitch.
Given away.
Tackle.
And reclaiming it right away. Trying a Messi-like move, Javon Watson.
That's a good block tackle from Javon on Leo. No complaints from the little maestro.
Tevez forcing it through, but good by Watson again. Austin up the middle. Good play. Nice from Barnes. Kicks it wide. Laid off for Barnes. Two in the middle, sending it across, but too far. McAnuff seemed to have it. It actually will slow down. Second effort keeps it in. McAnuff. Into the 18. McAnuff fires and blocked by Garay to safety.
Super player from Joby. On the run. 33-year-old. And he makes a fool of Mother Nature and Father Time here. Lovely little dance by. Driving in. But he cannot screw it back. Didn't have that left foot to pull it back.
This will swing in, coming across is McCleary from his right wing. Barnes, the near post run, glancing header, but in the center of the 18. That was dangerous. And Miller well out to win it back. Blasted forward. Jamaica had not cleared. Mascherano, actually Zavaleta could have let that one run. He doesn't. Jamaica gets it back. Cleary. A little help from Watson.
Nicely.
Out wide to Lawrence. Is there magic in the air in Viña del Mar tonight? Through the legs goes Barnes. Good eye blocks him down. No foul. Mascherano into touch.
Bring of hearts now of Jamaica just welling up with pride here. They see the finishing line and they sense an almighty shocker just could be within their grasp.
Mariappa. Cleary for Mariappa. Gets through Rojo. Back comes Pereira to pluck it away.
And this is, you're talking about the press in Jamaica, Phil. The press in Argentina are going to be rolling already.
Chance for Barnes.
They'll be saying that this is going to be a lot of disappointment for Argentina. They will be highly critical of Tata Martino's men. Tell you what, I think those Jamaican shirts will be selling a lot more popular after this game. It's a bunny shirt, got a wonderful design around it.
Get a chance to use it again in just a few weeks' time in the Gold Cup. Out wide, Di Maria, but offside in the process. Argentina's threads a bit unraveled at the moment. Smart defense, and Di Maria just unable to put the brakes on in time.
He was onside, Phil. He was onside. It's a bad decision. So, from that angle, being kept onside by Lawrence, I believe.
The referee, Mascunyan. Telling Miller to move it into position, but now has to wait for the final substitution, and it will be Eric Lamela, the Spurs man by way of Roma and River, and exiting Angel Di Maria.
A good performance from the Manchester United man. Wonderful threat. Probably Argentina's best player of the 94 minutes that he was in.
Bad for Zavaleta, and almost plucked away. Golden opportunity for McAnuff.
Couldn't get to the other side of it. It's good protection until Romero comes to pluck it away.
Again back to Romero. Jamaica putting some pressure on. Don't forget to get all year gear, including Reggae Boys gear, at the official store of Copa America 2015, worldsoccershop.com.
Well, to be given it, this was a game for Argentina and rehearsal of tightrope walking. These 85 minutes, and as this game has went on, Jamaica have even looked more threatening. They haven't hung on to this 1-0 lead, but look out.
Zavaleta blasted off balance. Tevez couldn't turn it to goal.
And this is what the criticism is going to be pointing towards, that these opportunities engineered by Argentina. Lovely dagger ball from Mascherano. Yeah, really good opportunities to put away. It's a hard angle for Carlos Tevez. But as this tournament goes deeper, they're going to have to be a little bit sharper with their finishing than what they have shown tonight. and wonder how many goalkeepers will be facing the caliber of Big Miller, who was on his game of his life here tonight.
Rudolph Austin, another hero for the Reggae Boys. Calm down, he said, wait for the whistle. They'll get a chance to do it again.
Come on, man.
Well, Argentina already has an idea where they might be going. That edge of the 18, headed back to the top of the box and slammed to midfield. Well, they credit Dwayne Miller with just 3 saves, but that does not go anywhere near telling the story of how he helped keep Jamaica in this.
Well, that's the statisticians that you're talking about, Phil. I thought you were one of them.
Falls
Good
to
ball.
Barnes, lays it wide. Blasted into the middle by Taylor, but over everyone. McCleary on the backside.
Had targets at the near post as
Dances
well.
through 2. McCleary in, but unable to control. It bounces off Dawkins and out.
And never going anywhere, cutting square. Thought he was going to turn right to the dead ball line, and that would have really opened up the space for him. Take a look, he goes square. Had he driven, and he goes into traffic here. Had he driven to the dead ball line, Argentina were hung out like laundry.
Miller asking for it, no need. Lawrence up the line. Looks like it goes out off Jamaica. Back enough. Exhausted after 88 minutes. Is there anything left in the tank? Well, this was supposed to be a rest of a game for Argentina. Prepare for the next round. They've avoided a bit of a knockout blow today. Maybe that will help them in the later going. Again, fell on penalty kicks to Uruguay at the first knockout hurdle last time. This tournament started as a celebration of Argentina 99 years ago. Argentina celebrating its centennial. Invited Paraguay, Uruguay, and Brazil. And Uruguay, as they have for so many times, spoiled the party by winning it on Argentine soil, as they did last time. A record 15th for Uruguay, who advanced earlier today. Argentina looking to catch them at 14. Here's Messi. Favoring, forcing him to that right. Dances back to his left. Now to his right. Deflected away. Austin tries to clear. A burst of speed and a tackle by Tevez takes Taylor out. 90th minute reached. Houston Dynamo substitutes front and back. Will it make a difference? Nice touchback. Back enough. In for Watson. Taylor, and the Olays raining down for Jamaica.
The Chile fans really rousing on these underdogs in salute of them, although they probably will die honorably in this game. The Chilean fans say, you are one of us.
90th minute, and the big lumbering center back Wes Morgan all the way downfield.
Still one silver bullet in the chamber. If they can find a little bit of height and a little bit of energy to attack this one, the service is going to be needed.
Dawkins sneaks it in. Out wide Morgan. Back towards the box for Barnes. And almost got there. Delicate from Taylor.
Argentina defense looking as shaky as a giraffe on 3 legs.
Nice from Mariappa. Cuts back. Mariappa bangs it in. Deflected, and Di Michelis just launches
Again,
it.
you've got Jamaica with 3 big targets inside of the 6-yard box, and they're still incapable of flighting that ball in with a bit of pace and just the right height to attack.
It is Argentina that is holding on, trying to maintain. A goal for Jamaica could send it to a coin flip. Sent across near side. Will it stay? Now a chance. McAnuff inside. Wide for Lawrence, the left back. Early ball in, and Garay gets in the way.
Again, too shallow. Emma Lawrence just slap shots it in. Need a little bit more consideration.
Zabaleta just slams into McAnuff, and he's going in the book. He was going for the ball, but the Leighton man got there first.
Typical example again of players that are rattled. Zabaleta desperate here to challenge through. It's way too heavy and reckless. And another opportunity for Jamaica.
The captain wants it this time.
Never get a better opportunity in the remainder of this game to attack this ball. The height, the heads, the opportunities of dress rehearsals. This time it is serious showtime for Jamaica.
The 14-time champs trying to hold on against the debutants. Austin in! Headed away. Zabaleta.
Man, look at this one. It's so close to beating Zabaleta on that near post. He's got to exert and extend his neck muscles to cut it out.
Cleary now from the corner.
A couple of more inches, it would have found its target.
5 in the box. McCleary.
Good
back
ball.
Post. Mascherano heads it away. They'll get it again from the far flank. 20 seconds left.
That one just beats Javon Watson. Again, not by much. They've enjoyed this one. It's been a torture test for their nerves, for the Argentina fans. And 1 more minute, few more seconds to endure. But they look as nervous as a Greek banker.
Mariappa looks like he wants to make a withdrawal. Zabaleta making it difficult. Another in-swinger. 7 in the box now in yellow. Lifted in towards the spot. Blasted by Garay. That might do it. That will do it. A third straight defeat for Jamaica by a 1-0 score line. But black and white does not tell the story for the Reggae Boys. Argentina wins the group. Jamaica will go home, but pleasant memories for the Reggae Boys.
What they used to say in the Colosseum of Rome was, for those about to die, we salute you. Everybody thought that this Jamaica team would be humiliated. They were not. They took Argentina right down to the wire. We salute you, Jamaica.
And here's the reason why, or one of the biggest ones, Dwayne Miller, 3 saves and so much more. Here denying Messi. Most valuable player brought to you by Delta. Keep climbing.
Time and time again, Big Dwayne would come to the rescue, not just on this wonderful replay.